You know, the nice thing about using phones as side mirrors is that I can also use them as a selfie cam. Beach right there. I'm in Spain, y'all. I'm in Spain.
It is all about how tech brings us closer. Because what's the point of sharing awkward moments on social media if people don't actually see them?
My name is Simone, and I am quite the expert in the relationship between humans and technology. It's not that impressive. And I will be traveling across Europe to see what this digital transformation actually means. Humankind stands at the precipice of a new evolutionary identity. Oh.
As we enter this digital age, it's not just about the technology we use, but how it's turning our world into a giant group chat that is available 24/7. Heading to a traditional food market in Málaga to see how it's getting a digital makeover.
Turns out that trufa in English is trufa.
Yes. Muchas gracias.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Simone.
Juan.
Juan.
Fernanda.
Nice to meet you. How long have you been selling produce for here?
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas vendiendo productos aquí?
Desde siempre. Mis padres comenzaron aquí en 1958. Yo llevo trabajando aquí desde pequeño. Look, come in, photograph.
Oh, wow.
I am there.
Oh, that's me?
Yeah. My father and my mother. Mis padres se jubilaron, lo dejaron y yo seguí con mi mujer.
How do you use technology in your work?
Actualmente el mercado municipal ha puesto Wi-Fi para todos los puestos. Formas de pago, a través del ordenador, con internet, tomamos pedidos, enviamos, hacemos la factura, cobramos. Hemos evolucionado en ese sentido notablemente.
Antes solamente se veían mujeres comprando. Hoy día ha cambiado tanto que el 70% de un sábado pueden ser hombres.
Yeah. They changed a lot with respect to the clientele. Men do more of the shopping. Yeah, it's nice.
Han cambiado mucho, la vida ha evolucionado muchísimo, muchísimo.
Can I buy one of these? Good? That was very nice. I didn't have breakfast, I'm hungry.
Bueno, pues bienvenidos a Málaga. Estamos en uno de nuestros mercados municipales. Tenemos en Málaga una red de mercados de 15. Este es un reflejo de nuestra cultura, de nuestras tradiciones.
Who says technology has to change our ways? Here, we're not just using tech for tech's sake. We're using it to do what we've always done, just a little bit better.
Estamos en este momento ultimando la red Wi-Fi que lógicamente va a permitir el acceso libre, el acceso gratuito, no solamente pues a los usuarios, a los consumidores que vengan hasta este mercado, poder ofrecer el producto no solamente a los malagueños, sino también a otros posibles consumidores que estén fuera de este horario comercial o incluso fuera de nuestras fronteras, fuera de Málaga.
Oh my God, look at how much you charged me. This is so sweet. Albanese? They're so good. Gracias.
Let's leave the bustling market and head to the heart of governance to see how Málaga is becoming a smart historical city.
Hola.
Hola.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Bienvenida.
Can you tell me more about the transformation that Málaga is going through right now?
Desde un punto de vista socioeconómico se ha generado un entorno, un ecosistema emprendedor basado en la tecnología y la ciudad de Málaga hacia la Smart City. La transformación digital está calando en todos los sectores de la ciudad. Trabajamos en diferentes sectores, sobre todo hacia el ciudadano, en ofrecerle una interfaz mucho más amigable y sencillo.
Bueno, aquí veis cómo a través de esta red, esta conectividad, vais a tener acceso a plataformas de formación para mejorar vuestras capacidades de venta, para llegar también a otros clientes, aprender inglés, etc.
De una carnicería, una pescadería o una frutería que tradicionalmente era todo muy analógico, eso está transformando pues la forma de comerciar en los mercados tradicionales.
If this is 2.0, what does 3.0 look like?
Lo siguiente que vamos a hacer es lanzar la plataforma de Marketplace donde se va a poder hacer el comercio online a todos los comercios de mercado.
From smart city streets to rural charm, tech is bridging the gap. Next, we're heading to a vineyard in Germany that's keeping their legacy alive while also modernizing their craft.
Hey, nice to meet you, Victoria.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to our winery,
This is so cool.
or at least the production side of it.
Yeah.
So, this is the place where we keep our treasures.
I knew having here. Oh! That's amazing. It's like the archives,
Yeah.
the wine archive.
Here you can see also the evolution of our labels. For example, we have here one bottle from 1960, where our grandfather was still the winemaker. Now he is the boss of the vineyard. It's a family business. Starting from our grandfather, over our father who implemented all the technical side, we also have to take the next step. We bring a little bit more modernization into it. And so therefore we have an app called Vineyard Cloud.
Wait, and all of these are your vineyard?
We have over 600 different parcels.
No.
And this is how we can organize and track the work that has to be done in the vineyards. Our co-workers can say, okay, well, I already drove through this and this vineyard, and they can click on it. And so we can say, okay, it's green, so it's done.
We can all manage this over Vineyard Cloud to make it more easily to find the vineyards, the parcels, you know?
How did this happen before? Like, I just can't,
And remembering in your brain, basically, and on a piece of paper.
So cool that each generation has their own new thing that they bring in. Your dad bringing in all the machinery, and then you're bringing in all this digitalization, and the only way to maintain the tradition is to modernize it as well, because it needs to be able to survive. Yeah, you have to respect the tradition and the legacy, but to respect it, you also have to modernize it.
And this is now our monopoly vineyard, which is called Bovala St. Annaberg, the same name as the winery St. Annaberg, because this is a vineyard that is just owned by us as a family.
Yeah.
So no other winemakers who are spreading pesticides or something, and therefore it's possible to work organic here.
Who's this guy?
This is actually a small little nice weather station regarding measuring all the kind of weather, windcast, as well as the soil moisture, etc. It's actually for helping Vicky and Julia with an investigation with pest reducement. They can actually use the app to do all the process management, to do surveys and so on and so on.
So this entire system runs on 5G. Why 5G?
Because we have a lot of data. As soon as we're talking about route optimization regarding artificial intelligence, we need actual tractors, we need other sensors like the weather station, but as well as camera solutions like imagery, and this is a lot of data. Unfortunately, we can't assume that the actual hardware on the tractor is able to calculate all the stuff. If we would have more or better 5G everywhere, and a direct interconnection, we could do all the stuff directly. So that we have a better decision management for the workers in the tractors or for Vicky or for Julia regarding their quality measurements and so on.
So the 5G is the artery that sends, or the nervous signal that sends everything to the brain where all the thinking happens.
We're in Germany. We have the most famous Autobahn where we can go as fast as we want to, but unfortunately we have a connection where we can only go something like, I don't know, 50, 60, you know, that's the thing. But on the other hand, there are smart people who are saying, okay, we can interconnect cloud, we can do AI, we can do whatever, but we're limited of, okay, we can't go as fast.
Calling 5G the Autobahn of the internet is the most German thing I've ever heard.
I think the Germans will understand it. Everywhere else in the world, they will understand it as well, yeah.
As somebody who grew up here, what does it mean for more rural communities to get connected with 5G?
I think the connectivity is quite important for us as a younger generation to make this whole area more attractive. Imagine you're outside and you have no connection on a mobile phone. You cannot share pictures and some movies. If the connection is more fast than before, from a professional point of view, to do some work. If there is only small businesses, it's not interesting. There are no companies here which they can support. So to bring all these young guys back, connectivity is the basis here.
Here in Landau, tradition isn't just preserved, it's enhanced. Old world charm meets new world tech, and every drop of wine is a testament to generations of innovation. But for your bottle of wine to actually get to you, we need logistics.
So how do you feel about your new colleagues?
Well, they are talking a lot sometimes, over and over the same thing, but yeah, we get by. Well, I have to give it to them. They helped a lot. They saved us a lot of time and a lot of movement. So they are all right.
And how do you feel about it? Interesting.
What happens in a logistics center where technology takes the lead? How can robots turn a busy workplace into a model of efficiency and precision? And maybe more importantly, where does that leave us humans?
We are sending from Portugal to Italy, Germany, everywhere, basically. We're dividing between us and Hungary to occupy the whole Europe.
Mm-hmm. What's this?
So this is a charger for our rich AGVs.
Yeah.
I know that it's in Chinese, but actually there's basically no interaction between us and this.
It's not for you. This is
No.
HR for the robots.
They can put a pallet 7 meters high with 1 or 2 centimeters of clearance. We need 5G for that to give us the extra bump in safety and precision.
Come on, just right here. It's inspiring to see such happy robots in your natural environment.
Yeah. They really like it. They can manage for several hours. I cannot that.
Yeah. I'm getting shipped to Europe. Also, this is an overview of
the both maps of the AGVs.
This really looks like a minesweeper, and this looks like a circuit board.
This map is actually a multi-layer map because, of course, our racks also have several layers. You see the AGVs are working, and they are going to put away some pallets.
So what does that low latency let you do that you couldn't do before?
They have no loss of connection because sometimes while you're working in between the racks, all that metal can interfere with Wi-Fi. And with 5G, there is no loss of connection.
So how do they help the human workers here?
It's really hard doing the same every day, hour and hour and hour. That's why the robots are helping us so much. Taking this kind of tasks from human hands, they are always efficient, they are always precise, and they don't mess up as we humans do.
It's interesting how all of these technologies and working with robots ends up making the workplace more humane.
Our robot friends are reshaping the flow of goods across Europe and bringing in a new era of industrial efficiency.
I've heard so much about how technology is changing industries and work, but it can be hard to imagine what that actually means on a practical level for everyone from customers to business owners to people with really physically demanding jobs. The interesting thing is that working alongside technology somehow lets us be more human. Where do we draw the line, though? Only the future can tell.